manager confronts his pitching staff about an unacceptable team statistic.
Saturday night baseball now from Southern California at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Number 15 gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games in this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Robbie Grossman is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Grossman is retired, 2 down now. So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. No balls and 1 strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Olson is exactly a .260 hitter. Swing and a liner. Ohtani is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll pull into second with one away. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Kenna stands at second with two gone. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no error. Now at the plate, Josh Phegley, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Pinder, originally from the state of Virginia. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A bouncer to the left side. LaStella has it. And quickly there are two away. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a curveball misses inside.
1-2. Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Still a ball and two strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Trout, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Lays off 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
The bat, number 10.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Semien, a California native, actually. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, when you come...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Oakland is on top in this one. Now to the plate, Matt Olson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but it's...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Mark Hanna is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
1-1-1.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. 2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third. LaStella fields it cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
In now, Josh Fegley, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Line toward right center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends 2 runs here. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Stepping in, Robbie Grossman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No runner, no runner.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. One hit, one left. Adam Warren takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 18, Adam Warren.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Number 36 will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny? Digging in, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rangers, the shortstop, Elvis.
Strike one to start the at-bat. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Here's Joey Gallo now. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
No runner, cut home.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. This year against right-handed pitching, Santana brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
La Stella is over, and he puts it away for the first out. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up now, Ronald Guzman, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
2-2 now. Gallo at second with 2 down. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run.
Yeah, he had the right idea trying to bust him inside. But that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So coming to the plate, Jose Trevino as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 20 is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Striding into the box, Elvis Andrus. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Up next for the Rangers, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The count now at 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
This one's down to third. There is La Stella. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. Texas is out in front, 2-1. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter.
Swung on and belted to right for Choo. This one is deep. Gone all the way into the upper deck. And that's a special home run. Shin-Soo Choo continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect. Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Comes with a fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Danny Santana will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Into the box now. Nomar Mazara. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. So next to the plate for Texas, Ronald Guzman. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Simmons on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The batter, number 15.
3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. This is on the ground over to first. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the 3rd out. So stepping in, Jose Trevino comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Behind on that one, now behind in the count 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is the left fielder. 1 away. Here's Elvis Andrus now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base. Hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. It was a walk in his last trip. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Ohtani waits on it. 1 down. In now, Danny Santana. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Left side, but well foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next.